Greetings, intuitive friends. Thank you all so much for clicking on the channel. I am Christian Nicole, your favorite intuitive development coach. What is that? I teach people how to fine tune their intuition to precision accuracy so that all decisions, big and small, are made easy. All right, you can learn more about that in the description box. Click on the link, go to the website, and learn more. Intuition is critical on any journey, be it fitness journey, spiritual journey, self-development journey. Anywhere you want to go requires navigation. It requires some kind of GPS, some kind of guidance system so that you know where you're going. The beauty is we have our own. Each and every single one of us has our own internal guidance system, and it's going to lead you spot on to your desired destination every single time, should you trust it. Should you trust it? And even when you take a wrong turn, it is going to reroute and redirect you back to your original destination. Okay. So having said that, it's critical that we learn to trust this navigation system in order to get to where we want to go efficiently, successfully, joyfully, healthfully, happily. I think that is the ideal goal for all of us, is to be happy. That's what I think. I could be wrong. Some of you may want to be miserable. Anyway, we're going to get into a collective read right now for the collective, okay? This is a timeless reading, so that means that it's going to be most relevant for you to find at the time that you find it. I want you to take the parts that resonate with you and leave the parts that don't for the rest of your collective brothers and sisters, okay, as it may apply to their timeline. All right. The theme lately has been love and money, which I love. Okay. That's where my interests are. But what I'm seeing is that love is a frequency that is kind of catapulting, pushing forward all of our manifestations, desires. It's actually, well, love is a high voltage frequency. Okay, it's extremely magnetic. And so it feels like to me, many of us, especially since 2012, have been on a very spiritual, self-development, inner child, shadow work, healing kind of journey so that we can get to this point now in 2024. Mind you, again, this is timeless, so it doesn't matter when you're seeing this. Some of you are looking at this in 2028. Don't worry, you're right on time. We've gone through those healing journeys so that we could come into union with our said counterpart, because when we come together, we're more powerful and the purpose gets done that much faster. Okay, we're coming into purposeful unions is what I'm hearing. Okay. So many of you are looking for your person. Many of you are seeking out your divine counterpart. You don't want just another hookup. You don't want just another temporary relationship, because we are healing from codependency. We're healing from personality disorders. Okay. All right. Yeah. Yes. Yes, Lord. We definitely healing from needing others to accept and validate and approve of us. All right. What now? All right. Let me see. Something itching my nose. All right now. Yes. Let's see what comes up in the cards. Was that ready? Were we ready for this? Yes, we were ready for this. Back to life, back to reality, back to the here and now. Then take me out. Okay. Do y'all remember that song? Are you all old enough to remember that song? Doesn't matter. Look it up. Google it. Okay. I'm getting the Six of Cups. Six of Cups is reminding me of, it could be somebody coming back around. It doesn't necessarily feel like that in this very moment. This Six of Cups and that song, to me, represents getting back to the life you had before you were hurt, the life you had um, before doubt and fear was introduced in a way that kind of took over. Back to life before loss. And with the Two of Pentacles here, I'm seeing figuring out what that is, what that means. Because for a lot of us, we had a very rude spiritual awakening, meaning it was caused by sudden, massive trauma, emotional trauma. And for many of us, it took many years to recover from that trauma. It took many years to heal, but we have. But we have healed. And now that we have healed, it's time to get back to the full faith, happy, healthy life we were living before we experienced the trauma. Taking into life again, going back to life and integrating and implementing the things that we learned in the healing. Did she make sense? She always does. She always does. All right, Five of Pentacles. What's up with that? Well, let's see. Okay, so I'm hearing doing it alone. Doing it alone. This is different because, okay, some of you have come from a world where you were codependent and you needed people to validate you, accept you, approve of you, and you did humiliating things to receive this validation, acceptance, and approval. It was hormonal. All right, we needed the dopamine, we needed the oxytocin, we needed the serotonin, we needed these highs to feel safe. We understand now how to ground and center our energy. We understand now how to go straight to the source for balance. So I'm hearing, okay, you might be a little scared. You might be a little afraid. Not afraid, because we're not scared anymore. You might be a little hesitant, cautious, apprehend. What is the word? Feeling some apprehension. Going back into the world alone. Because we don't want to go back to the old ways and the old self, right? Here's the thing. It's real easy to go through the training books, all right, to read all the books and get the information in theory. All right, test and experiment things, okay, with your own life and with your own experiences, just personally. But when you have to go back out into the world and implement those things in the field, it hits a little different. It's like learning how to be a doctor in the classroom, and then now you have to go into actual surgery on a person. All right, it's going to hit different. The thing is, there's only one way to know that you know what you know, and that is to go into the field and apply what you know. All right, and so some of you might be feeling a little apprehensive. That's the word. Don't play with me. You might be feeling a little apprehensive about going back into the world and applying what you've learned when you were in hermit mode. All right. And what I'm hearing is, again, here's what the moon card and the Six of Wands is: you're not gonna know until you get there. So just go ahead and get there. Just go ahead and dive in. Dive in. Come through. Oh. Oh. Ace of Wands and the Empress. Pregnant. Pregnant. Someone is pregnant or getting pregnant with an idea, an opportunity is implanted, pregnant in someone. There's an opportunity inside of you that is ready to be birthed. Its birthday is soon approaching. I'm hearing October, November, December, January, February. This birth will occur before spring. This opportunity will occur before spring. You heard me? She's sitting on ready. She is prepared and sitting on ready for said opportunity for new beginning. This is huge. This is a big new beginning. This ain't no. You know how people say, oh, your little job or your little YouTube channel, your little position. This ain't little. This isn't little. What's that? Ace of Swords. Queen of Swords. It didn't come out, but she was showing herself. Okay, hold on. Let me finish with this. This is big. I'm feeling it excuse me. Feeling it in my heart chakra. You hear that? It was shaking right there. 11:11 on the clock when I just looked up. Quit playing with me. So listen, laser focus in. Laser focus into who you are, what you're worth, what you want, and your terms and conditions. Listen, I talk about terms and conditions with my clients all the time, because especially with the feminine collective, because it's very simple. Even if it's not easy, it's very simple. Anytime you want to use an app, anytime you get on your phone and you want to download a new app, click, click, click. Everything is accessible right here on this here finger or whatever you use. When you go to click and download that new app, no problem. But before you can access the app, you have to agree to the terms and conditions. If you don't agree to the terms and conditions, you do not get access to the app. Okay? Period. Be very clear on who you are, what you want, why you want it, what you're prepared to do should your needs not be met or your terms and conditions are not agreed upon. Be clear on what your boundaries are and what the consequence to crossing those boundaries is. Okay? That's what she is. She's sitting on ready. That's what sitting on ready means. It means that when the opportunity comes, I already have a plan. This is what I'm going to say yes to. This is what I'm going to say no to, and I'm not going to have it any other way. I'm prepared to move forward under these terms and conditions, and I'm prepared to deny access and walk away should those terms and conditions not be met. I will not yield. Sitting on ready. Raise your hand if you're sitting on ready. I am. Okay. This opportunity is already in you. It's already in you. The opportunity is in you. Obviously, it's in you because you are the creator of your circumstances. So you have created this idea, you have impregnated it into your cells, and it is growing. It is growing to its fullness inside of you, and the fullness of it is approaching. What happens when the baby is fully developed? The process takes care of itself. The water breaks, contractions start, dilation starts, baby comes out ready or not. Ready or not. Same thing with this. You have put it in yourself, what you want. The process has taken the time that it takes, and the end of the final trimester is approaching. Okay, because you are ready. You know how this is for the mothers out there who has ever carried a child. When you get to them last 5 weeks, Some of y'all like way before then. But when you get to them last 5 weeks, baby, you're over being pregnant. You're over waddling around, just over it. And you're ready to birth the baby and hold it in your arms and see it in real life. hmm you get tired at some point of carrying the dream inside of you, and you're ready to nurture it in the physical. When the baby's inside of you, you carry it with you everywhere you go, and it's growing inside of you, and you can't see it. You can feel it inside of you, but you can't see it. You can feel it inside of you, but you can't touch it. You can feel it inside of you, but you can't hold it. You can feel it inside of you, but you can't show anybody. And so you get to this point when you're ready to see it, to touch it, to hold it, to show everybody. You're ready to love it and continue to nurture and grow it. It's time. That's what I'm saying. Okay? Yes, it's time. Look at this nurturing mother. Look at this mother. Just waiting. Just patiently waiting. Just changing perspective, being patient and thinking of herself and others. How is this going to affect? I know this is good for me. How good is this going to be for everyone else? How is the goodness of it all going to negatively affect some? Because everyone is not going to, even though this will benefit them, some people are going to be upset, disappointed, feeling away that you got it, that it came. Let's go back to the baby. Some people, the birth of a baby is always a beautiful and happy occasion. At least it is to me, because the process is miraculous, and I know babies are born every day. By the tens of thousands, babies are born every day. And each time it happens, it is one of God's miracles. The process is astounding. The fact that millions of sperm raced to the egg, desiring life, wanting to be born. And many of them didn't make it. Hundreds of thousands of them didn't make it. Millions of them didn't make it. And one raced to the egg and planted itself inside because it wanted life more than the others. It had a plan for itself more than the others. It had a design, it had favor, it had destiny more than the others. It won the human race. It won the race to become human. It's miraculous every single time. You are miraculous. For that reason alone, what you do after you're birthed, that's up to you to enjoy your victory or not. And just because you're pregnant and you're having this baby, there could be some people that don't. Did I break that? There could be some people that are not happy for you. Why does she get to have a baby and I don't? Why does she get to have a baby with that person? Like, for whatever petty, small minded reason people get upset about somebody having a baby, somebody is not going to be happy for this birth of this thing, of this world that you created inside yourself. Even if it benefits them, they won't be happy about it. That's their business and not yours. Moving right along. For some of you, it's going to be a mother. For some of you, this could be your mother that isn't necessarily happy for you. And she may not want to not be happy for you, but it just seems like she might be in her feels about it. She might be in her head about it, because I'm seeing this mother be in conflict about it. And what it feels like is, how does she accomplish more than me? They could be trying to look on the bright side of it. How could they accomplish more than me? Now she thinks that she's better than me, or she won't need me, or I won't have more than her. Like, some people are really pleased with you so long as you aren't doing better than them, and they're happy for you and they want you to do well so long as you're not doing better than them. You can do good, but don't do great. I haven't reached greatness yet. Or you can do great, but don't reach legendary. Don't reach iconic, because I haven't done that yet. And you can't do that without me. Oh, but I can. I can, I will, I am, and I did. It's not up to you. It's not up to you. And so you may not see this, though, because it's your mom. This doesn't have to be a mother. It could be a mother figure. It could be a best friend. It could be a sister. Could be. Mad about the money. This could be gifted to you. You could win this, or it could come through some kind of business endeavor. This also could come from a love offer. Excuse me. Did I say it? This could come from a love offer. 22:33 on the clock. Some of you could be seeing both those numbers, 22 and 33. With the Eight of Pentacles here. Yeah, you're getting some money that's coming through your work. You might do spiritual work. Many of us that are spiritual workers and have created spiritually based businesses are about to get broke off in a major way financially. I'm not playing. I'm just saying. In a major way. Because you are taking care of God's collective consciousness. You're raising the frequency on the planet of the collective consciousness. And God is at the center of your mind. And when you raise the focus of others to that fact, you're bringing the collective attention on God. And we all know, those of us that are in the occult or esoteric or metaphysical or spiritual and the like, even religious, we all know that energy flows where your attention goes. Putting your attention on God and the presence of God, and the presence of God in you magnifies that presence. It expands it. All the energy flows to the awareness of that presence. Come alive. I'm just saying. Hope y'all been paying attention, because it's time. Many of us are, man, what? We are so ready. I know my collective is. I have a team of light workers who have been busy. My team is ready. My people have been doing their work. My people have been in preparation. My people are ready to be seen. They are ready for their voices to be amplified. My people are ready. You all are ready. And what you're going to be and do is become the new thought leaders of today's society, the new thought leaders for the new earth. And you're going to raise up the next wave, making room for the next wave. It's already too late. Okay? There's nothing that can be done about us. We're already here. It's already happening. There's an element, an entity that doesn't want to see it happen. It's still going to be moving about trying to cause confusion and chaos, attempting to kill, steal, and destroy. We know better. Apply your magic. Mm-hmm. Miss Independent. Okay, what was I talking about? Remind me of Chicken Little. What was I talking about? Listen, it's almost 30 minutes. Let's keep it at 30 minutes, all right? Because we're almost done here. Stop. We love it here. I wasn't gonna pull all these, but it just felt like they had something to say and do. So let's go back. So with all of that being said, some of you could be coming into like riches by way of a marriage, by way of some kind of relationship. But this actually feels like this is coming through your spiritual work. Keep doing your spiritual work. I don't care if it hasn't paid you a dime up until this point. I do not care if it hasn't paid a single bill for you, but it should have. Okay, it should be bearing some fruit. Don't care if it hasn't, though. Keep going. If your intentions are aligned with the light, keep going. All right, this is going to come through your spiritual work. If you have been offering your services for free when you need the money, I certainly have. 2727 on the clock. 7272 might also be a number that you've been seeing. Go ahead and look it up. Okay. Um, this is bringing you into a new level of independence. Yes, financially, but we know financial independence makes us more mentally and emotionally independent because when you don't need nobody's money, you're not at their mercy. Hello. All right, and then just to conclude the reading, we have the sun, the star, and the world. It don't get no better. It don't get no better. Tell me if it gets any better. For those of you that are familiar with tarot, tell me if it gets any better. The star, the world, the sun. Cosmically, the universe is aligning in your favor. The old world is already closed. The new world is opening. It's opening. It's not about to open, it's opening right now for you. Take a breath in and receive that. Take a breath in and receive that. Sit in the knowing that it's already happened. That it's already happened for you. This, I want you to look at it. Would you just look at it? Would you just look at it? Look at it. Would you look at that? I want you to just look at it. This is already open for you. There's a world that works for you. There's a world that works in your favor. There's a world that is aligned to your true heart's desires because your desires are aligned with the well-being of all. Your desires, your intentions are aligned with and for the good of all. That's why you're getting it. Don't forget this when it comes. Here. Don't forget this when the check clears, okay? Oh, this for me. It's being gifted and granted to you because of what your kind heart is going to do with the resources, okay? With all of that being said, I want to say thank you so very much for your time and your attention. There is no greater currency on the planet, in this universe. Okay, please, if any of this has resonated with you, go ahead and click the like button. You should have been here, click the like button by now. We're 30 minutes in. Also, go ahead and subscribe to the channel so you can come back here and receive more of your divine aligned messages. My name is Christian Nicole, your favorite intuitive development coach. Click the link in the description box for more classes, courses, ebooks, and the like. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.